Hello, I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people in creating their dreams come true. How the heck did I get so lucky? And yes, I'm not for everyone. I just bought this yesterday. I just freaking love it. The other one that I bought says, I had my patience tested, and it came back negative. How's it get any better? All right, so if you could have anything out of this video, what would it be? So a lot of people go blank with that question, and it's a question when I start my sessions, when I start foundation classes or other classes, I will often ask the person, if you could have anything out of this session or if anything out of this class, what would it be? And it's the most complained about question that I get. Yeah, people complain about it. Now, what the heck's that about? Yeah, because we don't really ever look at what we would like. We don't ever consider that we have a choice, that we could ask for what we would like out of everything. Wow. Yeah, right? There's a lot of energy. Even my little kitty Toddy has some suggestions for us. So you really want to start looking at that. And even every morning, maybe set a reminder app or a sticky note or something of like, if I could have anything out of today, what would it be? Yeah. Now, the other thing with that question is a lot of times with us, we are energetic beings. Energy is our first language. So when we ask a question, when we get asked a question like that, there's a lot of energies that show up and maybe not the words. And then what we do is we stop ourselves because the words aren't there, and we should have the words because we've been asked a question. And what if it's okay to ask energetically? Yeah, right? Now, I want to also add to this though, if you're not asking verbally from the energy of, I can't ask for that, that's too much, I shouldn't ask for that, I don't know what to ask for because I don't, blah, 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 all of that, then make sure you start inspiring yourself to find some words to use. Because sometimes people don't have a verbal response because they have so many points of views about asking and receiving. There's so many layers and levels of insanity of, you know, maybe you asked as a kid for something and they said, you've got to be happy with what you get. Don't ask for anything that's rude, or, you know, so you might have received some messaging along the way that you want to clear. And we are energetic beings. So it's also okay to just be aware of the energy of what you'd like. Yeah, because sometimes what we're asking for verbally is sometimes like a definition or a conclusion. Like we're actually asking for, maybe we ask for more money to show up today or more cash to show up today than we never imagined possible. That's an energetic ask to me. But if we say, okay, well, I would like at least $4 to show up today, that's kind of might be putting a conclusion on or a limitation on. So you want to be really aware when you're asking if there's an expansiveness or is there a contraction. Yeah, I know I'm giving you a lot of home play with this, but really, to me, it is such a valuable way to start living and breathing and being the asking and receiving that we truly be. We be asking and receiving. That's our natural standpoint, our natural set point, whatever we want to call it. And we've got to get in the habit of asking and being aware of that. And I've heard of people having notes on their phone. I haven't done this yet, which is interesting. But of like putting notes on their phone so they add to it every day. So every day when you ask, okay, if I could have anything out of today, what would it be? And then go, if you've got some words, go and write those words down. And if they're just energies, see if you can use a word to match that energy to put it on there. Yeah. Now sometimes an ask would be a little bit different. So let's say you're constantly asking for cash, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if you notice there's a denseness, you may want to shift the ask to peace with money or peace with cash. If you're constantly asking to change your body and there's a contraction, you may want to ask for peace with your body. That's a big B or something. Just really like, just pay attention and then be willing to ask and ask and ask again from a lightness and a playfulness, not from a I'm asking and I have to have it, or I'm not valuable with it, whatever, I'm not magical if it doesn't show up. None of that. Just be willing to ask and receive and ask some more and choose and ask and receive. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Check out my upcoming events, guys. I would love, love, love to play with you somewhere, somehow. I'm so incredibly grateful, and I look forward to chatting again next week.